Hey guys, welcome to another special edition of A Toy Kind of Mood. We're here, we still got the Comic-Con fever. Hope you loved our coverage. Shout out to the crew, Bobby K, J, K Wish, everyone else who participated, Fabster and whatnot. Hope you loved our episodes, loved our interviews with the Hasbro G.I. Joe team, the Marvel Legends team, among our other coverage. And of course, it's a special edition because I reviewed a little figure from Classified called Lonzo Stalker Wilkinson. Well, today I got another one. She's sensational. Her name is Jennifer and Miss Walters. She's an attorney at law, and she's got her own Disney Plus show. She's also played by Tatiana Maslany from Orphan Black and Perry Mason. I present to you the She-Hulk. That's right. Wait, no, that's the comic version. Yeah, I kind of. No, I'm kidding. I got it. She-Hulk. Right? I mean, yeah. This was announced last week. And here it is. Sorry about the glare. It's a little bit of overcast in the valley in LA. But don't worry about it. I'll be showing you some close-ups in a bit. So, of course, our attorney at law, Jennifer Walters, is part of the Infinity Ultron What If wave. Of course, we have the pair of Moon Knights, the pair of Hawkeyes, Sharon Carter, and Ms. Marvel from the Ms. Marvel. It's a Disney Plus wave, and it's great. And the Build-A-Figure is amazing. And this was the final piece. And yeah, She-Hulk is here. It's crazy because I got the final piece and I don't have the other pieces yet because they haven't shipped. But that's the end of the box. You got your legalese. You've got Jennifer smiling. You've got Jennifer smiling. And you've got Jennifer smiling. But then you got Jennifer not really smiling. But that's an incredible face sculpt. Let's unbox it. Of course, it's an easy unbox because it's this thing. Let's just get the side flap. Not too bad. Let's take a look-see, dude. All right, and then of course, it's got our CVS Pharmacy logo there. Shout out to Patrick Reed. He came up with that. I thought that was funny. The She-Hulk sign. But yeah, this is real. This is no bootleg. This is authentic. Actually, before we get into it, shout out to What's on Joe Mine, an 11-year-old G.I. Joe podcast. They had me on and they were asking me what I got. And I was like, it's not G.I. Joe, I won't share it. But there's a good story behind it. How the hell do I have this? You know what I mean? Like a toy kind of mood. We're babies in this whole thing. We've been hitting strong really like a year. Been around maybe 2. And yeah, we got some momentum. And actually, this one was not from Hasbro. This was actually from Marvel. And no, it wasn't from Kevin Feige. It wasn't from Tatiana. It wasn't from Mark Ruffalo. I wish it was. That'd be sick. But no, I was at the Marvel. I think it's like the Insider Marvel Unlimited. They do giveaways. It's Sunday at Comic-Con. I don't want to do anything but hang by the pool, drink, eat, and shop, and do nothing. I think I went to one panel, the Mayans one. And I just hung around there, and I was in kind of front waiting. I saw a bunch of people huddle around. And I saw they brought out tons of gifts. You're like, you're getting something, you're getting something. It was like Oprah. Like everybody was getting something. And I waited, and they would come over and like show gifts, and you got to go crazy for them, and they hand them to you, you know, if it's random or whatever. And I just until I saw the Mezco 112 Wolverine, which if you know anything about Mezco toys, comes with like 5 head sculpts. Actually, in fact, let's see. There's all right there. Those are my Mezcos. Little blurry, but those are just some of the best figures in the business. Anyway, Mezco Wolverine, I have it on pre-order. I think it's $155 plus shipping, whatever, tax. Crazy expensive, right? Worth every penny, but just nuts. I saw it and I was like doing the Nick, just went crazy for my favorite character, Wolverine. This was like 1,000 behind me. And yeah, I wanted it, and they like looked the other way, and it was like the dude running the thing. So you know, whatever, handed it to someone else. Then the next 2 ones were like, I don't even know. It's what was one of the Doctor Strange figures. You know, right here. It's the little dude white. Anyway, they're kind of peg warming. You can get them for like 15 bucks. Anyway, I was like, but then the other one was She-Hulk, and I was like, holy crap! And I was like flexing and going crazy and yelling. And thank you to the nice gal, she handed it to me, and I blitzed. I had it in my hand. I didn't want to put it in the bag and get it crushed. I was like, holy crap! I got a grail here because I mean I've not seen this. I'm sure they gave a couple away, and I'm sure they're probably on eBay or OfferUp or Facebook by now if you want to look, but I'm sure there were more than this because I know they had prototypes for Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Ms. Marvel. There was a couple that they just had. It was loose. It was crazy. And then I'm sure when I left, they were handing out more Disney Plus. Lucky people. But I was super thrilled to get this. It was worth the wait in line. Let's see if I can get a nice close up here. All right. Yeah, she's looking good. It's an incredible, 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 incredible face sculpt. Of course, the Tatiana. But I have some qualms. This isn't just because Marvel Comics gave this to me. Doesn't mean it's going to be a perfect 5 whiskeys. There's some problems like, look, there's no really accessories. I mean, but yeah, just this isn't going to be like any automatic 5 whiskeys just because I was gifted the thing by accident at Comic-Con. I mean, if you look, there's no accessories. There's extra punchy hands. She's got those weird, like, wasp palms, like, that are just crazy. Here's another one, right? See a problem there? Iron Man is 6'1". Of course, in real life, Robert Downey Jr. is 5'9", and then she's supposed to be 6'7". I mean, they're pretty close to height there. That's a little issue. I mean, we can get even crazier. America Chavez. Now, I don't think, of course, she's in Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. I don't even think they've said her height for the MCU, but in the comics, she's a good 6'1". She's one of the shorter figures in the line, and so that works, right? Because she's probably, what, 5'8", 5'7", and then that's a good foot. That's great, but then compared to Iron Man and some of the other ones, yeah. Not going to pull out the Ultron leg. I don't think you need me to do that, but it's easy. Why not? I just did it. So there you go. In case you were wondering, you want to get a clear crystal look at the Infinity What If Ultron. See, I'm already lying to you guys already. There's shin caps, got some gold trim. And let's see if we can do... We got rocker feet on this one? Hell no. But it goes up, and it goes down. And yeah, we got double knee action. Oh yeah, we do. What a great sculpt, huh? It's just awesome. Anyway, everyone I showed him, like, shout out to Dan, Yoon, and Ryan Ting. Thank you, Dan, retweeting Ryan, re-Instagram storying our go. If you haven't seen it, we interviewed them. K-Wish and Bobby did a tremendous interview with the team, asked a lot of great hardball questions, and to Marvel's credit, look at the eyes on this thing. Tatiana looks wonderful, and look at the hair. There's a lot of great detail there. Just sick. Oh, little buns, gotta have some. Of course, the guys go crazy. Look, baby got back, right? I'm gonna get in trouble. I get in trouble in all these unboxings, I'm sure. So, single elbows, wrist swivel, and there's just crazy palms. I'll show it with the fists later, but wait, don't punch me. Don't hit me. I'm an attorney. I'll sue you. But yeah, no, she's great. I can't wait. Did you guys see the trailer? It's fun. Kind of, not the first one, the CGI was off. The second one, the CGI looks better. There's still something a little wonky about it, but as you can see, Jennifer's looking good. Don't hit me, I'll sue you, because otherwise I'll bash your brains in. I'm too strong. As you can see, we got some nice knees. They don't quite go all the way to the back, but pretty good flexibility for a 6'7" She-Hulk. So I slept on it originally, but that's a great stark face sculpt, and that's the beat up one. There's another one too that's really good. But as you can see, the height 6'1" and 6'7", and that's the Iron Man suit, but I mean, still, I don't know. I guess the suit might make him 6'7". I've never heard of such a thing. I always just figured he's 6 feet. You don't want him too big. You don't want him like, because he's already got the Hulk Buster. So imagine the Hulk Buster with She-Hulk. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. This could be when Jennifer Walters is the attorney at law and she doesn't quite grow into the Hulk, but she's got her superhero suit. Now, this suit, I know Rainbow's doing the comic. It's different, right? Because you got like a really dark, yeah, it's almost like that's like a navy blue with the lavender there, and the front, of course, in the comics is white with the purple side. So it's a really cool uniform. I get it, and you definitely want different deco for MCU. You don't want like a total clone. You definitely want to differentiate it, and the hair looks beautiful, highlighted. Really, really, really sticks out. That's just a great, great sculpt. Muscle wise, I think at first I was like, in the box she looks really skinny, but look at the guns. Look at the guns. Not too detailed, you know, you're not going to really get that. So check her out, right? So I was talking about her muscles. Look at the guns. They're not too detailed. You're not going to really get those kind of details, but to Marvel Legends, you can see she's got some muscular. She looks a lot more muscular out of the box in hand. You see the triceps, there's some details there. And these are with her fists. They're a little wonky. They're not quite, you can't really get them just how you want. I know I kind of dealt that with America Chavez and some of the others, but she doesn't look too bad. I kind of wish, let's get her, kind of wish we had these hands for She-Hulk, just like the whole like, but that of course is this comic version is much more intimidating than this one. As you can see, look at the abs, and then her Jennifer, you know, Walters, Tatiana's are pretty good, of course, but they're in the suit. I think we're gonna get variations. We're definitely gonna get we're definitely gonna get a She-Hulk lawyered up. I think that's gonna be one of them. There's also, I mean, there's different looks. She could be in the business suit, and she could also have the skirt lab coat deal, you know. So yeah, but as you can see, there's a comparison. Sure, everybody would want that. I'm sorry, I looked everywhere. I love this. So this She-Hulk is one of my favorites from, I believe, last year or the year before, but I searched everywhere for the box. I know there's another face sculpt. I looked in a drawer. I think it's under my bed. It's getting to that point where I'm like, and I just can't even get access to it. It's just not. So I'm sorry. I wish I could do the comparison between the other alternate She-Hulk comic head sculpt and the new Disney Plus She-Hulk, but yeah, it was but there you go. There you can see height wise, I think the comic Hulk is more accurate. Again, back to back, feet to feet. We're talking like an inch or two. It looks pretty good. Oh, well, getting a little X-rated there. But anyway, they're both great. Still, this is quite a good figure. Wish it did have some accessories like a briefcase, maybe a jacket. Um, you know, 24.99. We're getting less stuff, you know, but she does just the face sculpt is tremendous. I mean, and I'm big, big, big on, I would rather have a perfect face sculpt and no accessories than a half-assed sculpt and like seven things I'm not going to use. So I'm all about the likeness. I mean, I've paid for things on eBay for $20 to $40 for head sculpts just because head sculpts have been poor, but as you can see, this is her. I mean, she's cool. I kind of wish there was better articulation with the arms for the fisties. I do wish he had something like a suitcase. Yeah, these hands are they're just too much. They're just crazy. I don't even know. Like, stop in the name of love. Sensational She-Hulk. But hey, man, I don't know. It's a great, great figure. The sculpt is great. The outfit is great. I have it in hand. When the trailer came out at Hall H, I mean the day after, doesn't come with much, but I'm big on sculpts. But for $24.99, a lot of these Marvel Legends are just not coming with enough things. How about a smiling face sculpt? Like, I mean, let's get real, right? Like I told you guys, the back of the box, side of the box, no smile, and then kind of just, you know, a business-like face, not too angry, or an angry face would be good, right? Like I think we gotta get more sculpts. Like one thing I loved about G.I. Joe Classified, at least with the like the early look pre-render thing, is we're getting multiple looks, whether it's like a different helmet over it or a hairpiece that comes off or two different looks. It takes you a long way, especially if we're paying a little more with inflation. And you know, I mean, a leg for the Build-A-Piece and a Build-A-Figure, I guess, is great because Infinity Ultron What If is going to be one of the best BAFs in the line. It's a must-have, and so I think they got and they know the popularity of Disney Plus. The Hawkeyes, that Kate Bishop is tremendous. Can't wait to get that wave. It's gonna be great, and the Moon Knights and whatnot. So so you know, I'm gonna go 4.25 just because the deco is great. The articulation is solid. I do wish we got a little more. I mean, she is accurate. If you watch Tatiana Maslany in the trailer, she does look like this, so she's not too jacked and ripped like China or Gina Carano or whatever, but I would like a little more muscular definition. It looks good on the body, you know, like the body looks good. I think the arms definitely do have solid definition. I would have added a little more. I didn't even really talk about the shoes. And yeah, but you do get your rocker there. The shoes are straight up casual. They're fun. Kind of gives her casual. This is going to be a 30-minute comedy, right? So we're finally going from the hard stuff you know, and the craziness of Loki and Moon Knight. And now we're going to the light affair of Ms. Marvel and She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, and yeah, I am loving all of it. And of course, Thor, Love and Thunder. So they're starting to bring the fun back in Marvel Universe, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So yeah, 4.25 out of 5 was gonna go 4 out of 5, but that face sculpt, I can't stop looking at it. It's on point. It's tremendous. It's great. I mean, that's all I got. August 17th, right? Disney Plus, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, Disney Plus. Check it out. That's when it premieres. Mark Ruffalo's in it, and possibly Charlie Cox, Daredevil. I mean, there's a little bit of a tease. If I spoiled Hall H for you, sorry. Don't know. But anyway, guys, it's been a wonderful Comic-Con. As we wrap up, I'm your host, of course, the only one here, hanging out on this Sunday afternoon. For a toy kind of mood, Travis Moody. We'll see you again in the toy aisle. Peace.